Hi, Rachel. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Thursday and our What's for Dinner?
What's for dinner?
Yeah. We're back.
We're back.
Yeah. I was
How much
gone.
did you
Rachel's
miss
gone.
us?
And
Did
now
everybody miss us so
we're back.
much?
Yay. Yeah. So, Rachel, last week we missed you. I missed you. Um, I I kind of fessed up a little bit about why we are so I know. Why we are so steadfast and just kind of um, I don't know, we're locked in, right, with lifestyle. We're locked in on lifestyle. How do you like that for alliteration?
I love it. So,
Yes, because
so what
I
do you mean you
think
fessed up?
well, Rachel, um, I you may not. I know. I'm feeling a little sheepish.
I can see that. You don't have to.
Yeah.
You don't have to like say anything more. This is a safe place.
Thank you. Well, there is a matter of address.
Address.
Yes, that I ordered and it was the wrong color, right size, wrong color, and so ordered the same size, different color, and it came in. It was just a little too small in certain areas. So I confess that I went on a diet.
Ooh.
And I know.
Hold on, we need some sort of
And
reaction to that.
like for 3 days and just felt miserable. I felt over restricted. I was like, what am I doing? And anyway, it just reinforced all the reasons that we live consistently with lifestyle.
Mhm.
And then also it wasn't me, it was the dress. Right. There was nothing wrong with me. It was the dress. So yeah. So anyway, that was kind of a quick recap
Ooh, I missed a lot.
of last week.
Well,
You can read about this too. So
now, yeah, did you put a picture of you in the dress in your blog? What? Well, for those of you who are listening, go check out her blog on the Oregon Weight and Wellness website. And there's a link there, right?
yes.
And the blog is called Weigh Differently, like WEIGH.
Uh-huh.
And you can read about all of this drama she's speaking of. But I will tell you, she sent me a picture from the wedding, her son's wedding, and she looked beautiful. And the dress was
Thank you. Thank you very
gorgeous.
much. Yeah, I appreciate that. And you just got back from worldwide travel, across the pond travel.
A wee little trip to Scotland, don't you know? Yes. Yes, it was a wonderful, amazing trip. I was just thinking, oh, I wish I had a background picture from one of
Mm,
our
mm,
places. But I will tell
mhm,
you some of my favorite news
mm.
um, for nutrition people.
Mm.
All I heard from everybody is, oh, good luck, Rachel, because I'm plant-based. I eat very, very little animal protein at all. Good luck. Scotland is all about, beef intestines and potatoes, and you're not going to get anything healthy there, and it's going to be terrible for you. It's like, oh, what am I going to do? And we already agreed, like, well, we'll eat some fish and chips, so we'll have, some fish. And
Yeah, local
I
stuff.
was
Mhm.
pleasantly surprised. Every restaurant, I'm not kidding you, every single restaurant had at least a section that
Mhm.
said plant-based and vegan.
Oh,
Every single restaurant, not
wow.
just, oh, here you could have the French fries. Those are, you know, vegetarian. No, like legit courses and meals designed for plant-based eaters. And some restaurants had pages, like
Oh.
like you turn the menu over and upside down, and it's a whole new menu. I was like, yes, it was such a surprise.
Mhm.
And everybody there is every waitress or waiter, the first thing they say to you is, are there any food allergies or food considerations we can do for you? Every single, no matter where we were. I thought,
Wow.
oh, this is just because it's a nicer restaurant. Nope. Every single
Oh
bar,
my goodness.
pub,
That's
cafe.
wow.
Yeah. And they were all so accommodating. So in the States, depending on where you're at, what state you're in or whatever. If you're plant-based or you eat healthy, you're given a lot of crap, like, oh, brother, and they roll their eyes and blah. No, in Scotland, it was like, oh, I've got the best thing. Are you vegetarian? Oh, okay. I'm like at the hotels, they would make special things for Peter and I, and the chefs would get all excited and be like, just wait, tomorrow morning, I'm going to have a whole new menu for us. Yes.
Nice.
It was amazing. So
bonus.
Yeah. Bonus. Now I did get tricked into eating something called black pudding, which is not pudding. And it's black because of blood. Animal blood. I didn't know.
And it's pudding because it's congealed.
What? No, I didn't even think of that. Do you know it was served at breakfast, and I literally thought it was like a hash brown of sorts. It was in a little round disc, like a I don't know, like a pancake. I could see black beans in it. I could see oats in it. So, and it does have those things in it. It tasted really good. Yeah, I didn't know. Didn't know. I survived, but it's not pudding. What pudding? Pudding is like liquidy. It's like, anyway. It's fun to explore other places.
Yes, definitely.
It was a great trip.
Well, I'm glad you had a great time. Glad you're back safely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. I've got some sun coming in. Let me close this real quick.
Okay. Sun. Yeah. It's a gorgeous day. It's a gorgeous fall day. This is why what we look forward to. I was thinking about this, and this I think should lead into what our topic was, that, it's like, oh shoot, the days are getting shorter, or it's not going to be as warm, or on the rather than think about it that way, I'm thinking, wow, look at I'm staring at the sunrise, and it is spectacular, and I don't think it would be spectacular like that in that way if it weren't this time, October, and the all the different weather systems changing. Yeah. And I'm staring at my maple tree and this autumn blaze, and I'm like, that is absolutely gorgeous. So rather than kind of be sad about the summer that's gone, what can I look forward to in this season? And I think, so how can I pivot? And I think that's what we want to talk about today. We've been talking about hacks, health hacks, not in the sense of a shortcut, but maybe in the sense of automation.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Not like I can get by without doing XYZ, but I'm going to make it so automated that it's just smooth. Yeah. Smooth sailing. And so we talked a little bit about nutrition, and now we're moving to exercise, and we wanted to check. And I think my biggest hack, if you will, is the pivot.
Okay. Tell us more.
Is the pivot. So yes, because, well, one of the things about hacks is just having these little mantras in your mind and things that are easy for you to remember and say, oh yeah, that's what I'm doing now. And so the pivot for me is this: I'm transitioning from running outside in the morning as the sun comes up, because now it's dark at 6 o'clock when I like to exercise. So I'm pivoting rather than being sad about that. I'm pivoting to my recumbent bike. Yeah. So I'm just, I'm saying, oh, I'm not going to exercise anymore. I'm just going to, what's my plan? What's my plan B, or what's my October exercise versus my, what comes to be September exercise? Like, what month comes before? Yeah. So
the pivot is a great way to. It's changing mindset, of course. Let's talk about our mindset with this. It's changing the mindset of, oh no, something is happening to me. The
Mm-hmm.
season is happening to me.
Mm-hmm.
Weather is happening to me. It's ruining my system. Oh no, and we can kind of fall down this hole of, well, I can't do what I was doing anymore now because things have changed. And instead thinking the seasons are for me and everything has a purpose and a reason. And this is an opportunity to now whip out my recumbent bike, or get back on my, YouTube videos, or whatever it is you're pivoting. This is nothing stops. Movement doesn't stop.
Right.
You can change your habits or behaviors. How you accomplish them just shifts, like everything else in every single season. We take the shorts and we cry tears on them, and then we put them in a box somewhere far away, right? And the bathing suit, and we pull out the winter. It's what we do, and it's just transition. And I had a client say that the other day. She's loves walking, but she knows that some of her walking days will be limited by weather sometimes, or by the darkness. And she said, I'm excited to get back on my rower. And I said, oh, it's interesting that you use the word excited. And she said, well, there's actually so much fun programming on my rower, and I can dial in a program or do a challenge, or I'm kind of excited to open up my body and do this full body workout where walking, a row. She's like, I'm kind of excited to use the physicality of my body again.
Right.
What a mindset shift.
Right.
What a great mindset shift.
Yeah. Yeah. It's super, because now you're using your muscles in a different way.
Yeah.
And actually just continuing to get benefit. Right. Yeah. And then you can measure, your, on the bike, can I get a little bit just a little bit faster? Can I do a little bit more resistance? That sort of thing. And the pivot also. So the season really points out the pivot. And then the other thing is that maybe how long can I enjoy the outside and be a little colder, and know that my body can take care of me. I've got brown fat, that's very metabolically active and is activated when I'm cold.
Right. Yeah, stop right there and say that again for the people in the back row, because I think this is motivating to get a little cold sometimes if we understand the value, what it does to you.
Right. Yes, because maybe I stay in my shorts just one more day. Because when I'm cold, that activates. We have actually, that I know of. And we have 3 different kinds of fat. We've got that white subcutaneous fat. We've got visceral fat. Some of us do around our organs. That's the dangerous fat that we're really trying to not accumulate and get rid of if we have it. And then we have brown fat. And brown fat is brown because it has mitochondria in it. Those are our energy powerhouses. And that can keep us warm. And when we're cold and we shiver a little bit, we activate the brown fat, which improves our metabolism. And that's why you hear people doing cold plunges and things like that. Don't need to go down that rabbit trail, but that's another exciting thing. It's like, I get to be a little colder, and maybe I don't have to layer up so much. I do have a sweater on right now, I'm just saying, but I'm not afraid to go outside and be just a little bit cold.
Right. I think very few people have ever even heard of brown fat and understand what it does and why you would want to stimulate it and why you would want more of it and how to create more of it. And so, and it's in specific parts of our body, as I understand, kind of down your back, your spine, and across the shoulders.
Right.
So if you're doing like a cold shower, really get that cold water down your back. Yeah. I know. It wakes you up. It's so invigorating.
It is.
But there is benefit to it. And like you said, we're not going to die in a little bit of cold weather, right? Where it's actually going to be a little invigorating, stimulating to the brown fat, and encouraging to kind of get out there, even when it's a little bit weathery.
Even when it's a little bit, that's right. So so good. Yeah. Another exercise pivot is if we get an injury. Yeah. And, right. For example, I was jumping rope and I think, I don't know if I have a stress, whatever it was. Anyway, my foot started hurting, and the jumping rope more was just aggravating my foot. So it wasn't like, oh, all or none thinking, oh, I can't exercise anymore because my foot hurts. It's what else can I do? What else is there that I can enjoy and get benefit and move my body, all those things. And so that, the bike came in really handy for that.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was,
Yeah.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's just embracing that, okay, if I keep doing this, I might hurt myself more.
Right.
Embracing that and acknowledging there are other things that I can do.
Yes. Yeah. The injury piece of exercise is probably one of the most frustrating, because you're just getting into a good habit. You're just getting into the rhythm of something, and you're proud of yourself. And then all of a sudden your body sends you a message. You got to stop doing that, or in that way, or in that frequency or duration. So you got to change it up a little bit. And we can get so discouraged that it's that all or nothing, like forget it, all or nothing thinking. I quit. It's not working. Every time I exercise, I get injured. Slow down. And if you're and listen to your body and understand your body saying, ooh, just a little bit too much or too frequent. Maybe cut that back a little bit, or maybe let's cross train a little bit. Let's do a little less of this and add this kind of movement. Or maybe we need to change it all up altogether, and do something different. If you're continuing to get injured from the movement you're doing, it's time to maybe change up your whole rhythm, your whole system. If you're normally walking, don't walk anymore. Get on a bike. If you're normally on the stair stepper, get off the stair stepper and do a rower. If you're doing Zumba and it's hurting your knees, well, maybe do yoga. I mean, there's so many different ways to change things up. But it's the pivot.
Yes.
Into the pivot.
Yeah, the pivot, and the pain should really pose a question.
Yeah.
And one of those questions involves, am I doing enough so that my body can recover?
Right. Right.
Yeah. And what's in recovery? Recovery is whole real food. Recovery is sleep.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And recovery can be some more time, like you were saying, in between certain exercise.
Yeah. And oftentimes our body, we will pay the price with an injury when we don't have the body will, the stress, the inflammation, you will pay the price somewhere. And oftentimes it will come from injury. Maybe it could just be from high levels of stress, and not resting or recovering or having enough coping mechanisms with stress that can cause injury. They don't seem related, and yet that inflammation and stress process in your body is breaking down your body. Your body will find a way to it breaks down something. Yeah. And so it does. It invites a question. What do I think is really going on here?
Yeah. So that's my thought for the day. For exercise is be willing to pivot.
Let me add one more category. It's the pivot in different stages of life.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah. And sometimes this is age stages of life. Other times it's a loss of a spouse, or a new marriage, or a child, or yes. There's lots of different things that happen, circumstances that we don't control.
Right.
But they all require pivot. And we tend to accept that emotionally we're pivoting during this time, and perhaps our home pivots. A child leaves the nest, and then the home looks different, and we seem to accept that and to kind of work through it. But we forget that nutrition has to also pivot during that time, and our attention, how we're nourishing. Exercise has to pivot, because what you did before probably doesn't have the same cues and environmental triggers, and maybe your capacity or limitations have changed. So accepting the new stage of life or circumstance and saying, what am I capable of in this stage of life?
Yeah, very good. Yeah, so we've got the pivot for the season, weather change. We've got the pivot for injury, and then we have pivoting for life stages. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Embrace the pivot. What's your pivot?
Embrace the pivot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All right. Well, I think we've got more to say on these exercise
Yes.
hacks, and let's continue that next time. But in the meantime, what's for dinner?
What is for dinner? Well, dinner
Yeah.
was supposed to be
Right.
at an auction fundraiser thing tonight, but I've been a little under the weather, got sick and traveling. And so I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to not go to the auction and fundraiser. And I think I just want to I feel like just a big thing of soup, right? Like I just think I'm going to just throw some things in a instant pot and just see what happens. But like just some comforting, veggie soup. My appetite's pretty low, being sick, but some soup and some broth just sounds really good. So I think that's where we're headed.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Good. You're listening to your body, and you're giving your body the nourishing nutrients that will help you recover from your viral illness. So yes, I'm on this. I got the soup wavelength going, and so Hungarian mushroom soup is on the docket for tonight. So Have
you shared that recipe with me before?
I don't know. Maybe I'm happy to.
I think I would love that because I'm all things mushrooms these days. All of a sudden, I'm like,
it's going to give you the little protein that a little more protein that you need. That'll be easy for your body to break down, and so it's got all kinds of good herbs and spices in there for medicinal healing power.
Yes, that sounds so good. Oh my gosh.
I will share.
Okay, thank you. Well, I hope you guys are all thinking about what is on the plate tonight for you for dinner. Make a little bit of a plan, even right now, kind of pre-plan. What could you make? What would be a healthier or better than option than what you maybe were thinking before? And I'm excited to keep the conversation going on health hacks, but in particular on exercise and different ways we approach our exercise in a way that's consistent, maintainable, lifestyle driven, and maintainable, really.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Because the consistency is trumps intensity. I think that's what we're going to pick up. We're going to pick up on that maybe next time. Consistency trumps intensity.
Yes. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. So I hope that you all are just chomping at the bit to hear more about what you have to say about that. Okay. And and then we will and everybody who's listening, keep your ears and eyes posted for a holiday challenge coming your way.
Oh, right.
We're ready to launch a holiday challenge that will help you get through the holidays better than normal, help you thrive through it rather than just tank or give up or
right.
A lot of people suffer through the holidays. You start out strong and then and so a challenge will be coming your way. So stay tuned.
Yes, very good. Yes, we want to end the year strong.
End it
stronger than before. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thanks everybody. Enjoy the gorgeous weather. Hopefully you get outside and in some of that sunshine. Okay.
Thanks everybody.